Good morning. Good morning. What's the hot topic today? Shibnobi for sure. Let's see. Prediction time. Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Prediction time. I feel like I'm going to be in the hot seat this morning. Dojoswap gets released no earlier than 4 p.m. Eastern on March 16th. Correction, March 15th, 2022, today. This is definitely the hot topic all day. All day it's going to be Dojoswap. And unfortunately, that's going to be the case, right? There's nothing, and this is honestly, I'm kind of worried. I'm a little bit worried. 8 hours ago, I mean, they're still popping out listings. Dojoswap coming soon. When swap? This was 8 hours ago. Man, this is one that's I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm hoping it has to be today. It has to be today because here's the thing: in Dubai right now, it's 6 o'clock p.m. in Dubai. So Tuesday, it's Tuesday, March 15th, 6 o'clock. So in literally, I don't know, 6 or 12 hours, it's going to be the Dubai Expo for them over there, right? So I don't know. They have to do it today. They have to do it today, right now. Or else, if they don't do it today, what's this price go to? Throw a comment down below. What does this price go to? Honestly, if it doesn't get released today, I mean, it's going to be in the fours, maybe. I guess that's a great time to buy, but I hope, just for the sake of being transparent with the community, I am hoping 100% that it comes out today. Man, I would feel like a complete ass if it didn't, to be honest with you. I mean, they're popping out their listings, right? I get it. Their listings are going crazy with Dojoswap. However, where is Dojoswap? It was supposed to be done. I hope it's not last minute rushed, because if it turns out it's last minute rushed, it might be like a Saitama deal. Okay, breaks the next zero to the downside. Yeah, if Dojoswap is not released, oh man, this could absolutely crush this price. I'll tell you what, if it does, if we do gain a zero, I will tell you what, I'm going to try and find thousands of dollars and I'm going to put it in the project. I'll tell you that right now for a short bag. 100%. That's what I'm going to do. If we break a zero on the downside, I'm going to put in $2,000, $3,000 for a short-term bag. And then when it doubles up, once they release Dojoswap, I'm going to sell it. In reality, I want them to release it when it's ready, not push it out and get it hacked. Yeah, because they forget something in a rush to release. 100%. I mean, I don't want them to rush it out. Only if it's ready. Send it out if it's ready. If it's not ready, it's okay to push it back. It sucks. You'll 100%. This price will go down like crazy. However, that's the risk you take when you say it's going to be out before a certain expo or date, or I mean, you got to make sure you can hit that date. Now, I know Cliff said it was all ready on Friday, but then they added the burning mechanism to the project, to Dojoswap. Now, does that cause other issues? That possibly could have opened the door for other issues that didn't get resolved. I have no idea. I'm hoping it's today, but K King, like you said, don't rush it out. If you rush it out and there's bugs and it's all messed up, you're going to get the Saitama effect. 100% hands down, you're going to get that type of of problem. Has anyone, and we'll get back to Dojoswap in a little bit, but has anyone heard of Helsing? They reached out to me to do an AMA. I have not heard of this. I may have heard about it, but I have never dug into this project. I don't know anything about it. So is this worth looking into? Is this worth doing an AMA on? They reached out to me this morning to do an AMA, but I'm very weary on what projects I do AMAs on because I don't want to do one that's going to end up rugging later. I don't want to do a project that scams people at all. You know what I mean? So if I do research and I think it looks good and I do an AMA on it, and then a little bit later it turns out to be a super bad project, I don't want to be in that position, you know? Can we at least get a 1x when Dojoswap drops? Your views, Pat. Yeah, I'm hoping we get at least a 1x. Jesus. I'm hoping when Dojoswap. Now, listen, obviously, we need exchanges. Exchanges are going to be the one to really drive the price, in my personal opinion. The utility is going to build the trust into the project, and people are going to invest, right? But when Dojoswap releases, I honestly see us coming close to getting a 1 here, coming close. But then with the exchanges, I see like the 2, the 3, the 4 pumping on over here. With the exchanges, with the burning in place, with the other communities coming in and hopefully getting our holder count way higher than it is. So I definitely think Dojoswap will pump, because if you saw back here, Dojoswap did this. What did it do? Let's see. Oh, I'm on the 1 hour. That's why. Let's go to the 30-minute. So Dojoswap did this right here. What day was this? They released that sneak preview. When did they do that? Let me get to the 15-minute. I mean, it shot up like crazy. Obviously, then it shot back down. However, so February 18th, where was it? Oh, I'm way off. Here it is. So the Dojoswap release, the sneak peek, did this right here, right? It was at, I think, 5.8. It went from a 5.8 all the way up to 7.5. So it was almost like, 18 points-ish, almost, let's just call it 20 points. If the release of the sneak peek did that right there, I honestly think we could get back to the 1-ish, 1.2, 1.4, something like that with Dojoswap. Add on those exchanges, and I think we're in good shape, 100%. We would like to know the percentage rate of burning. Have never heard that. Yep. So yeah, the percentage, I'm not sure. Obviously, yeah, they didn't say the percentage of the burning. I would like to know that as well. I'm hoping for like at least a 2%, 3%. And I'd like to see that across all channels. I think they just said it was going to be the burning on Dojoswap, which is fine. But I'd like to see that like on Uniswap or every transaction over the Ethereum network. I would love to see that. If it's just on Dojoswap, and Dojoswap can produce a lot of transactions, which I think it can, then I mean, it will be good for sure. But percentage rate on Dojoswap, that is, yep. I never heard of that other project. Helsing, yeah. That's what I'm afraid of. I don't want to jump into a project and do an AMA on it and then have it be a total sham. So I got to investigate and do a bunch of stuff on it. But I mean, it's been out a while and it still only has 3,000 holders. Like, when was this? When did it even come out? I want to say it came out. It came out in 2020. If it came out in 2021, November, early November, November 2nd, 2021, and it has 3,000 holders. That's not good. Yeah, I don't like that part of it. That's definitely not good. I'm going to do research and I'll reach out to them. But yeah, I just wanted everyone's opinion on what they thought of this project, so I don't dig into it and then end up not doing it. What's the next exchange we're going to list on for? I'm hoping it's Gate.io, even though they're having some issues. I heard about the issues that they're having last night about closing some offices. I'm going to dig into that, but I'm hoping it's Gate.io or KuCoin. I know they were talking about us getting listed on two more exchanges in March, one before the March 25th and then March 25th. The March 25th, I honestly think is going to be KuCoin. That's that big tier one exchange. I think it's going to be KuCoin just because Cliff's talked about KuCoin before. They've submitted paperwork to KuCoin a while ago. So to me, I'm just trying to put that together, and that's why I think it's KuCoin. 1% to 3% burn rate per transaction would be good. That would be awesome, to be honest with you. That would be awesome. Will you be streaming live during the launch of Dojoswap? I believe today, March 15th, is the day we go live. Yeah, once it actually goes live, I'm going to try and just put together a live. I'll tweet it out. But yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for Cash Nate. That's what I'm hoping for today. And I showed this earlier, but it's 6:11 p.m. right now in Dubai, Tuesday night, March 15th. So Dubai for them, I don't know what time Dubai, the actual event starts, but I'm assuming it starts at like 9 or 10 in the morning. If that's the case, they have like what, 16 hours? 16 hours before they have to be in the expo, and they'll probably be there a couple hours early to set up. And so, I mean, you're looking at 14 hours from now, the expo starts, right? So, man, I don't know. It's cutting it super close. But like K King said, you gotta wait for it to be fully functional. And I think it will be because it's a desktop version. It's not an iOS. It's not a Play Store through Android. So it's easier to get that one going versus having to update all the time, which Saitama ran into. Remember that they had to wait for iOS to update, and then you can download the new version, right? So the desktop version is a lot easier to launch and easier to fix right away. You don't have to wait for those updates, right? So it's going to be a lot easier. So I think we'll be okay as far as all that goes. Wonder why the price of Shinja coin market cap is so much higher. Yeah, that drives me crazy. It honestly drives me crazy because I mean that's what I look at all the time, because I like to see the holders on there, right? And I like to see the exchanges, what the volume that we're doing with that exchanges. Look at that, BKEX, $300,000 almost in the last 24 hours. That was a big little pickup. That was a nice little pickup for an exchange. Yeah, I wish. Maybe this is foreseeing the future of when Dojoswap drops. We're going to hit this one. We're going to get on exchanges. Then this is going to go to like a 3 or a 4. Maybe that's just CoinMarketCap saying, listen, we got you. It's going to be a 1006 in the next couple of days when Dojoswap launches. You guys are good. We're good. I bought a $500 bag of Tera yesterday afternoon. Tera, that's one of my other favorites. That is one of my other favorites. It's a good buying opportunity. They have 3 exchanges coming out. They had 5 total, but they have 3 more coming out that I know of. I don't know the exchanges, but what I'm hoping is that it's Gate.io, LBank, and MEXC. I'm hoping it's those 3. I mean, those are the easier ones to get on, even though Gate.io is having like a bunch of paperwork issues. However, LBank does a lot of volume for community coins. MEXC does a lot of volume, and Gate.io does a lot of volume for community coins. That's why I was hoping Shibnobi gets on it for sure. Yeah, Terra's a beast though. If I had a grand to throw in crypto, what would you suggest? I have Shinja Shib, Doge, Vault, Saitama. I was thinking about dumping more into Shinja, but my original 5,000 is down below 5.2K. Yes. So, Sean Jackson, listen, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own research. However, I look at projects that are, so if I had like a short-term bag goal, I look at projects that are releasing something in the next week or two that are going to give me that FOMO pump, right? So I know I'm big on Shibnobi, whatever, but the reason why I would look into doing a short bag on Shibnobi is because when Dojoswap does release and these exchanges get released in March, that's going to pump up the price short term. What's happening, Kent? Good morning. Damn, on the show last night and this morning. Nice. Welcome, Kent. But that's what I would do. To be honest with you, once Dojoswap, this price isn't going to last. This low price that we're seeing at Shibnobi, it's not going to last. So if you're going to do a short bag, Shinja has too many things coming out just this month in order for it to blast off. I don't know when Tera is going to launch or say that they're tell everyone which exchanges they're going to be on. I don't know. However, for the short term, Shinja has their Dojoswap and a couple exchanges popping out, and all these other communities that are coming on board to Dojoswap. So that's why I think the price is going to pump up, to be honest with you. And obviously I don't have a crystal ball or whatever, but that's just what I think. I really think we're going to burn the zero this month, and we're going to get to like maybe a 4 or a 5 if everything pans out. Now, if Dojoswap, if they don't release, obviously, right, it's going to go the other way. Now, my prices that I talk about are based on everything coming true and everything coming out that they said is going to come out. Now, if there's another pushback on the exchanges, that obviously changes my prices, right? I hope all that makes sense. But yeah, Kent, for sure. Good morning. That was a good live last night, though, huh, Kent? I thought that was good. I had a lot of fun in last night's live, 100%. That was super fun. Hey, listen, if you're tuning in right now, tonight we have MediToken live for an AMA. Come hang out, ask questions about MediToken. We're going to have some fun, and we're going to definitely ask some questions and find out. Not a lot of people know about MediToken, but I love that project. I think what they're backing and their cause and what they're doing with hospitals and all their charities is an amazing thing that we need. That's why I wanted to have them on. But I honestly think, if you guys can hop on and join and ask a bunch of questions, that'd be fantastic. Because CMC includes all the volume from exchanges, DEX tools. DEX tools only shows Uniswap. So yeah, Uniswap, it's down on Uniswap, and you can see that right here. So you can see Uniswap is only at like a 580,000 volume. Then you got the L banks, right? And so that 100% makes sense. That 100% makes sense, right? Tera, what's going on? Yep, Tera for sure. I love that. Sean, grab some zombie. So I heard a zombie last night. That's on my list to look into. It's gained 30% today. Has an awesome burn feature. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to be looking at zombie. I have that written down. Yep, I have that written down for sure. Zombie Edu. Amazing. So now it's up 30% today. Are we going to see a trace back? Are we going to see it dip now with people taking profits? That's my only worry. But then again, people thought that about Tera, right? And Tera just kept going and going and going. How many zeros killed this year? I'm thinking 2 for sure for Shibnobi. The third one's going to be super hard. It really is. Really hard. Trying to learn so I too can quit working. Yeah, it's honestly, get the crypto.com DeFi wallet, start staking, find staking platforms, and try and put as much money into those platforms that you're staking as much as possible. This way, eventually you can replace your monthly income with just passive income coming in from the staking. You'll still have all your coins. However, once that money comes in consistently on a monthly basis, pay off all your debt. This way you're in a way better spot. This way, if something happens in the crypto world, you're still getting your staking rewards, even though they might not be as much if the market crashes a little bit. But being debt free, besides a mortgage and some other stuff like phone bills and stuff, I mean, that's what we did. So that helped out tremendously. I bought another 300 of Shibtoro. I think when they get more exchanges, we could lose a couple of zeros. Yeah, Shibtoro, it's an early project. And I'm hearing a lot about, I don't have that up right now, Shibtoro. Now that one's just a community specific project. Is that correct? Like they don't have utilities or anything, but I know a lot of influencers that are picking up and starting to back Shibtoro. That's actually not too bad. We're seeing right now a lot of community coins just kind of trending down. Yeah, I'm going to look into Shibtoro as well. I've heard a lot about this one. I just didn't have time to look into it yet. There's so many new coins, right? Yep, that's how many zeros for this year? Is that for Shibnobi? Yes, even when they thought you were Russian. Yeah, I know. A Russian spy. Definitely not. I'm gonna get some phone calls for that. I'm gonna get my phone tapped, wire, whatever. What do you think about CVT? Kenny, so CVT, let's see. CVT or CV, I'm getting in the pre-sale of CVC. But CVT, I'm going to look into. So CVT, I'm going to look into for everyone. That's one on my list too. I'm not in that one yet. I've heard good things on it, although I think the price right now is stagnant. Can you send me the actual name of the CVT project so I'll throw it up on Dex Tools so I can take a look at it real quick. Yeah, MediToken, they're in the hospital industry, right? They do a lot of charity work with. I think there's a 3% charity with it. So with MediToken, I mean, they're coming out with their play to earn games, right? Just like all the other coins. But what makes this different is that this company literally has already cut so many checks to charities, and so they're doing their play to earn game. They are doing a swap later on. They're having their NFT collection drop. So they're doing a lot of things that other companies and projects are doing. However, the main aspect is they're giving back to like hospitals that hospitals that are just overstaffed and not overstaffed, that are understaffed, and just trying to help out overall with the hospital industry. I'm trying to figure out and talk at the same time. It's not really working out so well. But these are all of the checks that they're already cutting as a brand new token. They're big in with the veterans as well. Wounded warriors, I believe, women and kids, refugee program. I mean, it's a good, I mean, look at all of these different charities that they've already, now, okay, so now we're starting over, but I mean, they're just charity after charity, and they're just a brand new company, a new project. It's honestly, it's a really good cause. Now, I'm going to ask them in the AMA, how do investors obviously profit from it? Because you need to have your swap, you need to have money coming into your token, a lot of it, in order for the holders to make money, right? So I'm going to ask him those kind of questions and see kind of what his answer is on. I know he's done a bunch of AMAs. He's doing an AMA tour right now, which is why we got him in here. But yeah, it's just going to be a fun AMA and just to learn about the project, have zombies since December. So that's one I should definitely look into getting. just sucks as all my money is tied up right now. I'm waiting for Tera, for Shibnobi to move a little bit. This is a big one for me, Shibnobi. It has to move. It has to move this month for me to put a smile on my face. I appreciate your hard work. Thanks. I appreciate you guys for sure. For sure. Oh, and I had a lot of DMs on supporting the channel. And listen, I'm not hoeing myself out, but a lot of people asked how they could help. If you just want to help the channel, just go to my page, go to that join button, and we have a bunch of things right there where you can join. That's it right there. So if you want to help out the channel, you can do that. If not, that's cool. Just hop on live. We can chit chat and it's all good. Yeah, no stress at all. But yeah, a couple people sent DMs about how they can help. That's how you can help right there. Why is Zombie up? Yeah. So is Zombie Ethereum? So let's see, Zombie Inu. It helps if I probably spell it right. So is it it's not that one, right? What is Zombie Inu? Is it Ethereum based? Zombie Inu. Oh, so maybe it was that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look at this one for sure. Where's their contract? Oh, so are they on both? Oh, full. Okay. Is that 1 quadrillion or 1 cotillion? Do we know? 5% marketing, 1% going back to being redistributed. Also, they're on both BSC and Ethereum. That's honestly, I like projects that are on both. That's a huge plus for me. Where is where's their contract though? They don't have their contract on here. It's their CERTIC audit, white paper. They don't have their contract on here. I mean, I don't want to connect. Yeah, I'll just hit connect. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I'll look into this one for sure. So it's just called Xenu. Is this the right one? Yeah, Zombie. I guess I could just copy it right here, right? I'm a little special sometimes, so just bear with me. So it was that one. Okay. So I'm going to definitely look into this one. 15,000 holders. Damn. Yeah, that's a nice run. But is it smart? Listen, drop a comment down below. Is it smart to get in now or wait for a dip? I mean, there was a huge dip right there, right? Huge sell-off, I mean, that lasted like over a week. And now it's just flying. But now should I wait for that dip again? Because I'm thinking that's a lot. That's a big gain over what's that, March 13th? Yeah, that's a 2 days worth of gains, right? I'm definitely going to look into that. Shibnobi Dev said she's looking into listing on Dojoswap. Damn, that would be big for that project. So with Dojoswap, the reason why I like projects getting on Dojoswap, obviously the communities are coming together. They really are coming together, and it's awesome. And a lot of these communities will buy each other's tokens to support. That's why I'm big on Platinaso right now for short term. Platinaso is their main dev in Platinaso, the creator, is a developer for Shibnobi. Now they're going to be on Dojoswap, right? And that's a BSC token. So being on Dojoswap with Platinaso and having the creator be already a developer for Shibnobi, in my personal opinion, why the heck would Shibnobi not our holders, right, over 62,000, not support the creator that's also a dev for Shibnobi. So even, I mean, that's my big play right now on Platanasso, just thinking of that community coming together for that specific reason. Now, I'm not going to keep Platanasso for long term at all, but I'm definitely going to look into it for sure. Let's Sata Realty. I'm going to get rid of Sata Realty for sure. Does anyone know? Look at all this red though. Besides Zombie, does anyone know anything on Sata Realty? Have they announced Sata Realty? They want to get 50K holders before announcing utility plans. Is that for Shibnobi, K King? Sean Jackson, I'm in Tera and Shinja thinking about getting in on CoinView Cap. Yeah, CVC, right? So they sold out their they sold out their whitelist, right? But they have their pre-sale coming out in like 6 days, I believe. Let me see, which that will, I think that's going to sell out pretty fast as well. Yeah, so now the big pre-sale coming March 21st. So the whitelist private sale was a success, 0 issues. Okay. Now the big pre-sale coming March 21st, 50 billion tokens for 1 ETH. Oh, damn, 1 ETH. Holy crap. So for like $2,500, you can get 50 billion. Now, I'm going to look into it, see who's behind it. Because if these, I mean, obviously it's going to be on Dojoswap. We know it's going to be on Dojoswap. But if a couple big YouTubers get a hold of it, if Austin Hilton right here, if Zach Humphreys, if they start pushing this project, that's going to get a lot of attention with CVC. I mean, that's just how it is. Oh, Crypto Vault. Yeah, Cash Nate. Yeah, Crypto Vault. Crypto Vault. Crypto Vault. Yeah, so I like this is a tough one for me. And I've been boisterous on this one a little bit. Where is the, let me see. I go back and forth on this one. I don't like what they're doing as far as their utility about locking up crypto for a set amount of time. I get what they're trying to do. However, I just don't agree. I would never use their product. I would never use their project. And look, I mean, look at that. To be honest, I mean, so I've said this from the get-go. I said, if you look at my past videos, I said, listen, I would use CVT for the initial day and then I would drop it just because of all of the YouTubers and influencers that are going to push this project. I would be an investor in the project, but I wouldn't be a customer. And I think, I mean, that to me is not a good chart. That's not, I mean, it pumped up to what? 8, 7, 7, 8. I mean, you got most of the, was it a pre-sale? There was also a pre-sale, I believe, as well, right? So like it didn't even burn a 0, right? It didn't burn, did it start out at the 4.2? If it started out right here at the 4.2, it didn't even burn a 0. It didn't even 2x. Is that right? If it didn't even 2x, that's crazy. Before it then just went right back down to almost the starting point. I mean, almost. I just don't believe in what they do. QSA Moen, good morning. Yeah, so CVT, I just don't like locking up crypto. Because what if you, for my son, right? For kids, and they say like bonds, lock them up and they'll mature, whatever. But for my kids, I have my kids in crypto, but my kids are also getting reflections right now, which I think you can get reflections in CVT because of they actually set you up with a wallet. However, you're not going to get your staking. So say I get Shibnobi for my son, right? And I want to lock it away so he can't touch it for 5 years. Well, the problem is that why don't I just throw it in their whenever they get their staking in phase 3 or whatever of Dojoswap? Why don't I just stick it in their staking platform for 3 years, get staking, get reflections, get so much more money. And then if Shibnobi burns 3 zeros in 3 years, I would 100% pull it out. My kids would be set, or have it locked up for 5 years, have it go crazy in year 3, and then the market, we get into a crazy bear market where it just crashes, and then year 5 where I can pull out, it's not worth as much as it was year 3. When I just want the ability to, if these things actually fly and burn a crazy amount of zeros, I want the ability to pull out of that coin. And with the coin, with the vault, you can't do that. That's the only reason I don't like that system. So do you guys think this was a successful launch? I mean, I guess if you bought down here and you sold anywhere in here, it was a success. But I mean, that's a nasty sell-off. I mean, yeah, 525. I mean, they're still coming. They're still, look at all this red. Holy cow. Look at this sea of red. That is unbelievable. So I did not get into this project. I was going to for short term. I would have sold it. I would have probably, I try in 2 to 5x, and it doesn't even look like it 2x'd. So I probably would have lost money on this deal for sure. But what are your thoughts on that? Last statement was about ShibToro. If you were wondering, which one was the ShibToro one? Oh, the 50K holders. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to be looking at ShibToro. That's on my list to invest in. So, and if they're doing, if they're going to start looking into utilities at 50K holders, that's going to be, it's just going to push that project way higher, in my personal opinion. What is the difference when crypto is on ETH and Binance at the same time? Yeah, Kenny. So a couple of different things is that you're just able to purchase it on different networks. Now, it all depends on how the contract is set up. Some companies or some projects have 2 separate contracts, but they still draw from the same liquidity pool. So if you buy on Binance, it still shows under your market cap. And if you buy on ETH, it still shows under the same liquidity and market cap and everything. So it doesn't matter which one you buy. It's just, I like projects that do that because it's more accessible to people. A lot of people hate dealing with Ethereum projects because the gas fees are so high. So a lot of people use BSC. So now projects you're starting to see come out on both networks, which I think is really good because now you're getting into more and more people. What's going on, Brian? How's it going? Morning, man. Listen, Brian, I'm waiting for Shibnobi. I'm waiting for Shibnobi, man. Dang it, I'm waiting for Shibnobi. It's close. It's close. Oh man, it is close. Let's see. Are they tweeting anything yet? Let's see. March 8th. Nope, 9 hours. When swap? That's my question. When swap? Brian, when swap? It's got, yeah, this is BNB, so I'll say this to my favorites. Yeah, this scares me right here. That's why I wasn't going to be in this project long term. And I did a video where I said, listen, I don't agree with their product. I just don't. And I think I got a bunch of shade too, because I said, I asked Crypto Vern was on Teddy Ganja's show, and I asked the question. I was like, yo, listen, the reason I don't like it is because say I buy Bitcoin for 3 years, I put it out there and lock it up. And in year 2, it goes absolutely crazy. So here I used Bitcoin, and he pretty much said, man, I don't got time for questions like this or something like that. Well, first of all, if you're representing if you're representing a coin, you gotta just answer questions, even if they're dumb as hell. So here, if I bought here, let's just say I bought here, right? And I bought a what, 2-year plan? Let's just say I bought a 2-year plan, right? And it ended like right here. Let's just say. And I bought right, I don't know, right here. I see this right here a year later at 15 grand, 17 grand. I'm going to want to sell some. Now I know hold, right? And then obviously it freaking jacks up, right? I get it. But I want the ability to sell. If I see this, I want the ability to sell and not have it locked up. If the case is locking it up, I'll just open up a brand new wallet. I'll keep the seed phrase address in my safe. I won't even look at it. I'll lock it up myself. But if these coins like go absolutely crazy, I want to be able to sell it. I want to be able to sell my Bitcoin maybe at almost $67,000. I don't. And he said, man, Bitcoin's going to be worth so much money later on. Okay, that's cool. But what if something happens in my life where I need to pull it out? What if something happens? Like I need a massive surgery or something, and I want to pull it out. I can't do that because it's locked up in your vault. I don't like that ability where I can't touch it. Let's see. Shinja getting some nice buys right now. FOMO kicking in. Let's see. I think I mean it's coming down to the wire. It is coming down to the wire for sure. And FOMO will start kicking in. Let's see, 5.8. Okay. Where are we at? Oh, here we go. Nice little ETH, 5.524. I like it. Who is this person? 2 buys, 2 sells. All right. Okay. All right. I like looking for sure at these people to see these constant buyers and sellers. No one's constantly selling though from the same wallet, which is good. Yeah, so hopefully we get a nice little 6 or 7, and then Dojoswap drops that bomb that they're live. It burns that 0. Then we get those exchanges, and it's off to the races. That's what I'm hoping for. Breaking news: Tera is listing on MEXC. The Prez, are you kidding? Listen, watch my video from 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I said, was it 2 days ago? I don't know. Here, absolutely insane. Where's my videos? Here we're going. And listen, join. Come on, let's go. I get good information sometimes. I did a video. This video right here. I'm gonna pause it. This video right here. I talk about Tera. These are the 3 I think we will be on for Terrarium. These are the 3. So I did this video on March 13th, and I said, I'm thinking it's LBank, Gate.io, and MEXC, right? And look it. If that's true, I may have a crystal ball. I don't know. That definitely makes me feel better, though. But I did say that. And it just makes sense. I mean, that's a big one. And what did that do to the price? I know Platinaso is about to take off for sure, but what did that do to the price for Tera? It might not do anything right out of the gates. But I mean, Tera is going to be a beast. It's going to be a beast. There's going to be some big buys into Tera. There was a huge 101 ETH buy the other day. I saw that, and there's going to be a lot of money flowing into Tera for sure. Know anything about Shift token? I do not, Brent. I got my list though, man. I definitely have my list. Shift token. I definitely have my list for sure. The Prez, good to hear. Huge buys last night also. Yeah, that's Maxi's, and that's a good exchange. It does a lot of volume. Yeah, I've seen those definitely. Brent L, is that a cloud hosting project? I got in this. It's looking good. Eterna Fair launch. K King. Let's see the Prez. I bought Tera early yesterday and already making profits a couple hours in. Excellent work. Excellent work. Watched your each video. Keep doing it. I appreciate it, Tech. Is it Tech? Tech? Yeah, Tech. The super cap. I definitely super cap. Dude, it's so early. It's early. I didn't sleep good last night. Just waiting on Dojoswap. The super cop. I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Check out Eterna Fair launch ending soon. Yeah, that's definitely on my list. Shift Token as a physical fitness project and developing an app and other utility. That's something I really haven't seen before. I think is Yeti something like that, where it's kind of like a physical fitness app, but it's really not, right? If someone can, if Shift, that's something that's outside the box of what everyone's doing, right? If it's a physical fitness project, I think that would do really well. I really do. Oh, Shift is launching 331. Buying Tera at current price, is it good? I think it is. They're launching 3. They're going to be on 3 exchanges in the very near future. So my play right now is, yes, I'm buying Tera. However, I'm buying Platinasso, waiting for it to get on Dojoswap. So hopefully the Shibnobi community helps out and supports Platinasso, since the creator of Platinasso is a developer for Shibnobi. I'm waiting for that to pump at a certain price. Then I'm going to take my profits and I'm going to put them straight into Terrarium. That's what I'm doing. But yeah, Terrarium's a great project. They have a bunch of exchanges coming out. So, Terrarium's a good play as well. Is that an ERC20 token? Yes. So it's launched on 331, which I might get into that one. So I'm going to look into Shift for sure. Thanks for the intro. I'll check it out. K King. I like the way Hotbit has it set up, so you can send Coinbase USDT ETH to Hotbit USDT BSC for the BSC gas fees, and the tokens transfer between chains without losing them. Yeah, that's freaking awesome. I really like that, especially if they use the BSC for gas fees. That's awesome. Let's see. Saita Realty is just a smoke screen to prevent the price from crashing. Everyone that kept holding the bag past the 30s during Saitama's release is just waiting to get their money out right now. That's what I've been saying in my last couple of videos with Saitama. That's what I've been saying. That's why you see the price action move the way it moves, right? People, they're waiting for a pump and then they dump. They're waiting for a pump. Now you can say the same thing with Shibnobi or anything else, but every time it pumps, it comes down. Every time it pumps, I get corrects, right? All the time. And that does happen in crypto. However, I'm still hearing that Saitama is having issues. I'm still hearing that from a lot of people, that they're still getting errors. They still can't do transactions. Now, a lot of people can do transactions and it's fine. But it's not 100% working product right now. And they were supposed to have Saita Realty launched before Dubai, right? I know Shibnobi was supposed to have Dojoswap before Dubai too, but there's still a day. Tectonic. I'm a big Tectonic fan. Tectonic, VVS, Crow, Crypto.com, obviously. Everything in the Crypto.com ecosystem, I am a big fan of. So I love Tectonic. It's good. It's a fantastic project. I'm big on Tectonic. What about Bigger Bry's token? Yeah, so I wrote that down. I've been writing that down for the last couple of days. I'm gonna do a video on Bigger. That's like 10 people now that mentioned Bigger. I'm gonna jump into it. It's just been crazy busy with just doing random stuff, but I'm definitely gonna look into that one for sure. You are my reason for my crypto journey. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it, Sean. Definitely appreciate it. But remember, just always if I talk about a project or something, just research it, right? I mean, I'm just giving you my opinion on a project, on why I think personally for myself and my financial system situation, it's going to work out. But always just do your research, and if you kind of feel the same way, then invest. If you don't, then obviously, yeah, just don't invest. The Prez, nice call on Tera, brother. Hopefully we get those other exchanges you mentioned as well soon. I know. So that's kind of weird how that happened. Definitely weird how that happened, but I hope it is the other two. It's gonna L Bank is easier to get on for newer coins, right? And Gate.io, even though they're having some issues, I think Gate.io is still a massive company, right? So yeah, it's definitely. I'm happy that I was right on. So far I'm 33% right, and the other two have not listed yet. So hopefully that can bump me up to like a lot higher. But GTech71, what's up, man? Do we sign up for Dojoswap? How do we sign up for Dojoswap? What do you mean as far as a project, like to apply for Dojoswap? What do you mean on how do we sign up for Dojoswap? Eterna fair launch. Keep up the good work, Charles. Definitely appreciate it. Let's see. Yeah, and so I'm still getting DMs on how can we support the channel. So listen, I'm not gonna push it, but just if you guys want to support, go there, click this, go to my channel, and then just go to join right here, and that's it. You can support that way if you want. If not, no worries. I do this anyways for fun. To use the Dojoswap for buying tokens. Oh, yeah. So that's going to be out hopefully as soon as it's launched. There should be a whole tutorial on how to use it. I'm going to do a video because I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can buy them straight out of the gates on there, or if you have to transfer in Ethereum and then swap it out, right? So I think I don't think you can buy it just yet. They're going to have that available. They're going to have that mechanism available in one of their other updates, like either 2 or 3, but that's going to be down the road where you can actually buy with your bank card. You can buy tokens, but right now it's most likely going to be you're going to have to from wallet to wallet send them in there, and then you can swap tokens from inside their portal. Today or tomorrow, when the Fed releases its interest rates, we shall see if we're heading to the moon. Fingers crossed for good news. Yeah, Doug, fingers crossed for sure. Hopefully it's good news. Hopefully, right? I'm always scared when when they are going to release something. You never know. Yeah, no problem, GTech71. Can you tell me a little bit about Tectonic, brother, please, Kenny? Yeah, so it's on the, let's see, Tectonic. So it's on the crypto.com. It's in their ecosystem. They have a lot of staking right now. Here's their white paper. Let's see, and I'll just kind of cruise through this for you just a little bit, so you can kind of see what it's all about. But here, let me point out this right here. Supplying assets, borrowing assets. Yeah, so this is what I really like, that it has the ability to borrow against and use your tokens as a collateral for a higher interest rate. So it's literally a buying token when you can use your tokens for collateral, which I really like. So let's see. Yeah, so you can either stake on there, you can either stake, or you can borrow against all of your collateral. Yeah, just wait for it to load real quick. But look into it for sure. I mean, there's a lot going on into this project, but it is part of the crypto.com ecosystem, which is really good. So here are all of the supplies and the interest rates that you can get, the APYs. I mean, on Tonic itself, you can get 88% if you borrow. So definitely just look into it. It's great for passive income. But I think once it's full, which it looks like it's 88%, once it's full, I think it just shuts off where you can't do this one anymore. But look into it just for the staking mechanism. I'm going to do, I have a couple videos I've done on it, but just I'm going to do another video on exactly what the token is. I use it strictly right now for my staking, and I earn passive income on it. But it's generally it's a lending and borrowing token or platform. Let's see. Where is but I'll do a video specifically on Tonic. I think I did one with the crypto.com ecosystem itself. But it's Tectonic, VVS, and Crow. Anything in that crypto.com ecosystem, I'm all for. And crypto.com, in my personal opinion, is going to be a top 3 exchange in the next 3 to 5 years. And that's, I mean, obviously Binance is the number 1 biggest exchange. That's going to be so hard to overtake. However, crypto.com right now is doing all the things that a lot of other exchanges really aren't doing. So I think that's going to catapult them in the very near future. If you haven't yet, smash that like button. And I'm going to, let's see, no more questions. What do you guys think about Dojoswap coming out today? I am hoping it comes out today. I really am. And I'm not trying to, I mean, I hope it comes out. I hope it works flawlessly. I mean, nothing, no news yet. I will get some breaking news once it happens. Trust me, I'm going to be watching this thing all day. Just keep an eye on the price. Keep an eye on the price. And once you start seeing that price go, see, it's already green. So maybe FOMO might start to come in. And it's almost at 59. We were at what, 57 a little bit ago? I mean, nothing crazy, but yeah, we're at 57. So it's going to be coming. It's for sure going to be, it's going to be coming. FOMO's going to kick in this whole week. It should go crazy if Dojoswap comes out and it's released and it looks good. So just get ready. I love these times. I got in when crypto total market cap was 118 billion, and watching this economic sector grow and realizing we're still early to the party. Yeah, K King, what are we at now? Like 1.7? Are we still at like 1.7-ish? Yeah, 1.7 trillion market cap. And here's my thing. Wait until the Fidelities, the TD Ameritrades, all those big stock companies, investment groups, wait until they start offering crypto to 401k plans, and companies start offering it to 401k plans. That is literally going to change the world. It really is. Mike, what's happening? What is the real price of Shinja? What's on CMC or DEX? Huge variance. It is huge. So with DEX, this just takes in the Uniswap price, right? The market cap or the volume from Uniswap. Whereas Coin Market Cap takes an average of, here, let me pull it up. It takes an average of all the exchanges and their selling prices. But you have to be careful with the Coin Market Cap one, because even though it takes the average of all of this, you still have prices like LBank that lump a bunch of tokens together and create a higher price. So you buy one token, but it's really, you're buying like a billion of them. So that's why you'll see a lot fewer zeros here than on all the other ones. So it's kind of like with Shiba Inu, I think with crypto.com did with Shiba. I think you have to buy it like per 7 million is considered one buy or something like that. So that's why it's a little screwed up. It's because it's taken this price into consideration as well, which is jumping up that price. So just be careful on that one. But so that's why I just go, I know it's probably not correct, but I just go based on this. And I know it's a little bit higher than this, but I definitely know right now it's not in the broken zero part. I'm hoping as well. That would be great for Shinja. Yeah, it's going to be explosive. On Bitmart, it's at 7. So Bitmart, let's see, on Bitmart. So it's at 7 on Bitmart. Let's see. It is at 7 on Bitmart. Yep. Same number of zeros and everything. Yep. Yeah. So I don't know. Everything fluctuates, right? It's crazy. 7. I'm going to take the 7. I like that. Yeah, I'm going to take the 7. And worst case, if you're on Uniswap, all you do is go to sell all your tokens. I mean, don't sell them, but put as you're going to sell them and then see how much ETH you get. And then you can kind of determine how much it's worth on Uniswap. Bitmart price for Shinja has been stuck for 3 days now. Oh, so there you go. So if it's stuck at the 7, yeah, it could be like that. Yeah, it looks like it's been just hanging around there. All right. So hey, listen up. Listen, I am going to be taking off. Will every exchange is listing it different? Yeah, every exchange for some reason is listing it way different, which I don't know why. But some of those listings do group up multiple tokens together, like LBank. So you see how many zeros are here. So there's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 zeros in a 7/8. So if you buy it, you're buying multiple chunks of Shinja. But I am definitely going to take off. Listen, I appreciate, yeah, Kent, you too. I appreciate everybody seriously tuning in, listen to me ramble. I love the comments. Keep the comments going. But listen, tune in if you can tonight for the AMA with MediToken. That's a good project, good cause, good development team. But yeah, so I appreciate everything. And yes, smash Prez for sure. Smash that like button. G-Tech, take care as well. Definitely appreciate everyone on here. This love, support. I love it. That's why I do this. So keep it coming. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya.